Yesterday, a very tragic event happened in Kapedo, where a senior officer who was on a reconnaissance mission because he'd been tasked to identify a suitable place for relocation of the GSU personnel who are currently at Kapedo Center, Kapedo village, so that they are moved to a more strategic area, because we believe that where their current station is not appropriate for them to protect the people whenever there are attacks like what happened recently. And it was during that mission that the officer was attacked. A senior officer, deputy director of operations, was attacked and killed, and two other officers that he was with in a police Land Cruiser were injured, and they are currently in hospital receiving treatment. The most unfortunate part about all this is that these officers were not engaged in an active operation in that area, so there was no reason whatsoever for anybody to feel like they can do anything to stop it. As I've said, we are dealing with an entrenched culture of impunity, which we need now to deal with it, and deal with it very firmly. If we don't do that, we are going to lose our country, because when it reaches a point where people feel like they can do whatever they do and get away with it, then we are treading on very, very dangerous ground. We are going to impose ourselves as government in that area and ensure that the rule of law is returned and sustained. That's all we can say for now.
Have you made any other yesterday?
Not yet. Walikuwa wanafanya baraza huko jana, walikuwa pamoja na hao maofisa huko. Hao wako nyumbani, si Turkana East. So nakuwa swali nyumbani namna gani? If leaders are not appropriate for the responsibilities, I think the mandate of changing leaders is not mine. It's for the local people to realize that if they want to achieve certain aspirations, and then you need to fit the leaders that you want to enable you get those aspirations. But I think the time for blame games is over. Everybody will carry their own cross. It's unfortunate, because I think now at the level we've reached, we've crossed that red line. It was crossed. Because we've lost 2 officers in a space of 2 weeks. And both of those officers who died were not engaged in an active operation in that area. The other ones were looking for firewood, because they use firewood to cook in those areas. These other ones, as I said, they were looking for a suitable siting of a formed unit, a better place to put officers. So both of them were just attacked by local guys there without any reason whatsoever. We can't say they were in active combat. And that's why I'm saying these guys are now challenging government. All lives matter, civilian lives matter, and the lives of officers also matter. And we'll give an appropriate response. If leaders are not appropriate for the responsibilities, I think the mandate of changing leaders is not mine. It's for the local people to realize that if they want to achieve certain aspirations, and then you need to fit the leaders that you want to enable you get those aspirations. But I think the time for blame games is over. Everybody will carry their own cross.